Hello everyone, and welcome to my first tutorial on language conventions. Today we will be studying two figures of speech known as euphemisms and idioms. They are both used in our daily conversation subconsciously. While similar, they both have different meanings and uses. Let's begin with euphemisms, our first device under study. Some of you may never heard of them. They are a mild or indirect expression that substitutes one being considered too harsh when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing. In other words, euphemisms soften, or as we say, sugarcoat, a negative or mean phrase. It's also very important to know their meanings. Euphemisms are meant to be more polite. Some are funny and meant to amuse others, and like mentioned, they are meant to soften a rather harsh message. Here are a few examples. Saying someone was let go from their job instead of being fired. Saying oh my gosh instead of oh my god. Saying geez instead of Jesus. Using the term passed away instead of died. Saying someone is between jobs rather than unemployed. Vertically challenged instead of short, and under the weather instead of sick. For our case, while studying Romeo and Juliet, star-crossed is also a euphemism. It's instead of saying unlucky. Next up, we have idioms. Idioms are phrases or expressions that typically present a figurative, non-literal meaning to the phrase. But some of them are figurative idioms while retaining the literal meaning of their words. To sum that up, idioms are exaggerated expressions to embellish and bring emphasis to a subject. But the second type, the figurative ones, have a different meaning than the literal meaning they are supposed to have that with the words they used. They also have many uses. They can amplify a message when used correctly. They can awaken the reader's or listener's thoughts and senses. Idioms also resume a lot in a few words. They enrich language and provide a deeper familiarity of the English language for the non-native speakers. It's also important to know that most of them are not literal and are not meant to be taken personally. Here are some examples. We'll cross that bridge when we get there means we'll worry about that when the time comes. Your guess is as good as mine means I don't know. Break a leg means good luck. It's not rocket science means it's not difficult. It costs an arm and a leg means it costs a lot. Don't quit your day job means you weren't very good at what you were doing and to make sure you have a backup plan. Time is money means every minute counts. To recap this whole presentation, euphemisms are substitution of words meant to soften a harsh message. They're meant to be more polite, and some are meant to be funny and to amuse others. An example is, you would say between jobs instead of unemployed. Idioms are figurative and non-literal expressions to resume and amplify a message. An example of this is, don't quit your day job and have a backup plan. Thank you for listening. Hope this helped.